Hi beautiful, welcome to my channel. We are overdue for a will I buy it video, but for a while there was nothing interesting coming up. However, now I feel like we have back to back releases that I am very interested in, and so I want to share them with you, tell you whether or not I am going to buy them, and get your guys' opinion down in the comment section below. I hope you guys are excited for this video. If you are, give it a thumbs up. I'm going to scoot over this way and we're going to be going over everything new that is coming out that piques my interest. I do tend to skip over some of the things that are just kind of boring to me, that I don't feel like you guys are going to like, but all of the exciting things will be in today's video. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started. I have a lot of what I want to talk about already saved right here on my phone, and then I'll go back and check again and see if there's anything that I want to add to this list. First things first, and this one is very exciting to me. Fenty is finally releasing a hydrating foundation. I am over the moon excited for this release. When Fenty first came out, I had a very teeny tiny small YouTube channel. Teeny tiny. My videos would probably get like less than 100 views each. I had maybe 300 subscribers, and when Fenty first came out, I did a video on their first launch, their first release, and that was the first video that I published to ever hit 1,000 views, which was very exciting to me, and it kind of shifted the way I was doing things, and it made me prioritize things that ended up working for me and my YouTube channel. Anyways, I have a lot of love for that moment in time. I was working at Sephora back then, so I had all of the training on the new foundation that I could share with my very small audience. But ultimately, the first foundation Fenty ever released was not a foundation for dry skin like mine. It was a foundation for oilier complexions. I made a second video making it work for my dry skin, basically putting oil underneath and whatnot. And long story short, I could make that foundation work, but it just was not ideal. And so of course I'm beyond excited. They're finally releasing a foundation for dry skin like mine. I can already tell you I will be reviewing this. I will be doing a wear test. You will get to know whether or not it actually works for super dry skin like mine, how long it lasts throughout the day, whether it fades away or if it's a long-lasting foundation, and all of that fun stuff. The foundation comes out today, the day I'm filming this video, so if you're interested, it's already out. The link is down below in the description box of the video. So definitely check it out if you're interested. In the description box, I will have the links to all of the products that have already launched that I'm going to talk about. And if I have any discount codes for anything, those will be down there as well. So definitely check it out. The foundation is called the Soft Lid Foundation. They're saying Fenty Beauty bottled that golden hour magic into a naturally luminous foundation. Skin is suddenly softened, evened out, and lit from within. It has a natural to luminous finish, and they're saying it's for all skin types. My dry self is very excited about this. Immediately reduces the appearance of surface oil, shine, lightweight formula that delivers a smooth and comfortable feel on the skin, medium buildable coverage, which is my favorite type, long wear formula that resists creasing, fading, sweats, humidity, and transfer, color through pigments, resist oxidation all day. It comes in 50 different shades, and it's going to retail for $40. As I said, this one is already available, and I will be reviewing it for you, giving you a wear test, all of that fun stuff. I was actually very excited a couple of days ago because I got emailed by Fenty Beauty asking for my shade and whatnot, because they were going to send me the foundation. I don't have a shipping notification yet, so now I don't know if I should just go ahead and buy it or if I should wait for the package, but the point is the video will happen. So definitely keep an eye out for it because I'm very excited for this new release. Moving on to another release that I am very excited about, Adept Cosmetics, which you guys know is one of my favorite indie brands. I love their shimmer shades. Collaborated with Amy Loves, who I met recently on a trip to New Orleans I went to with creators and friends. She is super sweet. We didn't really talk much I feel like we're both probably on the shy side. So we didn't really connect with one another that much, but she was there. I met her. She seems super sweet, and she has this new palette in collaboration with Adept Cosmetics that is coming out May 1st. And guess what? I have the collection right here, and I will be making a video on this collection, reviewing it, swatching it, giving you at least a couple of looks with it. This might just be one of the best eyeshadow palette color stories I have seen from Adept Cosmetics. It is a cool tone color story that is going to give you fun and glamorous looks all at the same time. I'm not going to swatch anything for you because I'm going to save that for my review video, but check out the palette right here. I just opened it to show you. The outside is this beautiful glitter case. It says Amy Loves right there, and then take a look at how magical this color story is right here. As you can see, it has mostly shimmers, but it does have 5 different matte shades, and I love how shifty the shimmers are. As per usual, my camera is like not doing it justice. But all of these shades are very, very shifty. Once I do my review video, I'll show you in natural lighting so that you can see the shifts on the shimmers as well. And I already know I love Adept Cosmetics shimmer formulas, so I know that I'm going to really love the shimmers in here. And I love the fact that we have these 5 beautiful matte soft shades to combine these shimmers with. I think I'm going to have a ton of fun playing with this palette. I honestly cannot wait. As I was saying, the palette comes out May 1st, and there is also a cheek palette that is part of this collaboration. You can see it on the picture right there. I do have an Adept Cosmetics discount code. It's PATTY10. However, I doubt that it'll work for the collaboration. I don't think it will. If you buy something else from their website, you can use code PATTY10 to save 10% on the Adept Cosmetics website, but usually discount codes don't apply to collaboration items. I did read that if you buy both palettes together, the cheek palette and the eye palette, you get a discounted bundle deal. Anyways, definitely keep an eye out for that video because that will be happening in the next few days. And I am beyond excited to play with this palette and to show you guys this palette's magic because it looks so freaking good. This just arrived, by the way. Before I started filming this video, I got the shipping notification that it had been delivered. And I was like, let me run downstairs before I start filming so I could show the palette in the video. So excited. Moving on, we also have a new release from Kosas. They are releasing their Hot Liner Hyaluronic Acid Contouring Lip Liners. It's a mechanical, like twist top lip liner from what I'm seeing here. It comes in 8 different shades, all of which I'm into. You guys know I love my nude lipsticks, and all of these, except for the red, are beautiful nude shades. I do prefer the lip liners that you sharpen rather than the lip liners that you twist up like these, but to each their own. I know a lot of you prefer the mechanical lip liners, so definitely check these out if you're interested. I believe this might already be available. It says it is satiny, long-wearing color, glides on smoothly and evenly without pressing or tugging, perfect for creating contour definition or filling in lips completely. They have hyaluronic acid, konjac root to hydrate, soften, and visibly plump lips instantly and over time. Sure. These also include a built-in brush and a sharpener. Okay, it says that it's currently on the Kosas website. I'm not sure if it's at Sephora yet. And did I mention they're $22 each? My favorite shades I think are probably 100, Mega, and Beyond. Those are probably the ones that I would go for, especially Mega and Beyond. Those are definitely my type of lip liner colors right there. Anyways, if you're on the market for a new mechanical lip liner, definitely check these out. Let's move on to something I'm actually wearing on my face right now. Can you guess what it is? The new Sigma Beauty Cool Neutrals palette, which I've had in my possession for the past 3 weeks. This was also something I got when I went to New Orleans. We had a Sigma Beauty dinner and they gifted us their new palette, but the release date is May 2nd. So I hadn't wanted to film my video too early because then we would have all forgotten about it. So the eyeshadow look that I have on my eyes right now will be one of the looks in my review video. I'm going to do a review with 3 different looks with this stunning eyeshadow palette right here. And this one comes out, as I said, May 2nd on the Sigma Beauty website. You can use code PATTYALONSO and save some money on it. This is also a cool neutrals eyeshadow palette, and the color story is absolutely incredible. I can tell you from what I've tried so far, which is these shades right here, I really enjoyed playing with it. It's definitely a bit on the grungier side. If you want to lighten up the looks, I think you have to get a lighter matte color from a different palette in order to do that, because a lot of these are very nice and pigmented and cool toned, and I think the looks will lean a bit more grungy. With that said, I think it's a beautiful palette. The formulas are incredible and I cannot wait to continue to play with it. I currently have my review video half filmed, so I have to play with more of the shades in order to give you like my true final thoughts on this one. So definitely keep an eye out for that video as well, because that one will be coming. So as I said, May 2nd is the release date for this one on the Sigma Beauty website, where you can save some money with my code PATTYALONSO. But if you want to buy it full price, Neiman Marcus does already have it on their website, so I'm going to leave you that link down below as well. Also, I should add, I feel like Sigma Beauty eyeshadow formulas are getting better, especially like their shimmer shade, because just look at how beautiful and glimmery these eyeshadows are. Moving on to NYX Cosmetics, they are coming out with their Buttermelt blushes. These are already available. They have 12 new shades and they retail for $10 each. So of course I'll leave you the link down below. They're saying they have mango butter, almond butter, and shea butter in the formula, and that they go really well with their new Buttermelt bronzer, which I tried recently and actually really liked. Now, the formula of the butter bronzer was actually pretty nice, very pigmented, very blendable. I'm assuming the blushes will have a similar formula that I'll also enjoy. So for the $10 price point, I think this is definitely something that you can consider getting, because you're not going to regret buying it. I do, however, have an issue with these products from NYX. Will I buy these blushes? I'm not sure. I might pick up a shade or two. The shade that I'm immediately drawn to is the shade You Know Butter, because it's like this perfect peachy light color, so I might pick that one up. Anyways, what I was saying is the biggest issue I have with these NYX products, both the blush and the bronzer, is the packaging. I think the packaging is awful. It is so hard to open, especially if you have nails. I struggled to open that bronzer so much when I first got it. I honestly think it's gotten better with time. Every time I open it now, it's a bit easier than that first time. But I thought I was going to break the thing, okay? It is this like ugly, hard plastic case, nothing fun about it. And the clippy click thing to open it is impossible. The formulas might be amazing, but I do have an issue with the packaging, just so you know. So also keep that in mind. With that said, they're only $10, which is kind of unbeatable. So take that into account as well. These blushes aren't something that I'm going to make a dedicated video about or anything, but if I do an Ulta haul, this is definitely something that I'll consider picking up to try. Another very exciting new release is from Natasha Denona. Natasha Denona just released, like yesterday I think it was, their new powder foundation. I did buy it already. Will I buy it? I already did. I bought the shade N3 for myself. So if you are around my skin tone, consider getting N3. It's called the High Glam Powder Foundation, and I was very intrigued about it because she was saying that it's very blurring, it has a nice medium coverage, and even though it's a powder foundation, it's supposed to be hydrating for your skin. She definitely got me there. I immediately had to place an order for it because I definitely need to test that out. It has a matte finish, a medium buildable coverage, it protects skin against environmental stressors, supports skin's natural elasticity and hydration, anti-inflammatory, and the pan is refillable. This foundation retails for $55, but remember, if you get it from the Natasha Denona website, you can get it for less using code PATTY15. You can always save 15% off the Natasha Denona website. Anything you get from the Natasha Denona website with my code PATTY15, you can get it with a 15% off discount. So if you're interested, definitely buy it that way. As I said, this one is already available on her website, so definitely check it out. It says it has a blurring flex tech hybrid powder that delivers a poreless, oil-controlled, perfectly second skin finish while caring for your skin. The foundation is available in 36 different shades. It leaves skin smooth, poreless finish. The hybrid powder leaves the skin looking and feeling healthy and nourished all day long. Something else I saw on it was that you can apply it with a sponge to use as like your foundation, or with a brush to use it as your finishing powder. As I said, I did already place my order for this one. It's already en route to me, and as soon as I get it, I will be testing it out for you, possibly both ways. I don't know how I'm going to go about that, but I definitely want to test it out on my dry skin, because it's a powder foundation, so it's supposed to be hydrating, and I am very, very curious about that whole concept. So keep an eye out. And not only did I purchase the foundation, I also purchased that new highlighter that she released like 3-4 weeks ago. I hadn't purchased that highlighter yet, but I definitely am intrigued about it as well, so I'll try both in an upcoming video. Next, I want to talk about this new release from Lancome. They're launching new bronzers and new highlighters. It looks like they have 7 new different shades of bronzer and 3 new different shades of highlighter. I have to look up the price of these, but the way they're marketing it, I feel like it's going to be expensive because they're talking about these being serum containing powders through fusion of innovation, technology, and skincare. My question is, yes, you can put skincare on a bronzer and a highlighter, but how effective can the skincare in a bronzer or highlighter be? You're putting it on top of your moisturizer, your primer, your foundation, possibly even your setting powder. You have 3 to 4 layers of makeup underneath that bronzer. The vitamins or whatever skincare ingredients you put in that bronzer are not going to reach your skin. Right? I feel like it's just a marketing ploy to overcharge you for bronzer. But that's just my opinion. It says that the bronzer is enriched with a mixture of vitamin C derivatives, vitamin E, and moringa oil. It promises to fuse seamlessly with skin and last for up to 24 hours. And don't get me wrong, I love Lancome. I think they have incredible formulas, but skincare in a bronzer just seems a little out there. According to the description, it has a matte finish and a natural bronzer effect. As I said, the bronzer is going to be available in 7 different shades. And then the highlighter, it's described pretty much as the same thing with the vitamin C, the vitamin E derivatives, and all of that. It says the highlighter contains light-catching microbeads, which are intended to give the skin a radiant glow, as highlighters do. In addition, it should have a light formulation that feels breathable and lasts up to 24 hours. And the highlighter is going to be available in 3 different shades. Will I buy these? I already told you how I feel about their marketing with the skincare thing. However, maybe as part of a Ulta or Sephora haul sometime down the line, I might pick up one of the bronzers. I'm definitely not going to do the highlighter though, but maybe one of the bronzers, because I am a little bit of a bronzer whore and I do love to test bronzers out, and these all seem to be kind of like rosy but not too pink, and they seem to have a nice cool undertone to them. We'll see. I'm not sure if I'll pick these up or not, but I might pick up at least just one bronzer to test it out. And you know what? I am highly reactive to vitamin C, which the bronzer is supposed to have. So we can actually test out the theory of whether the vitamin C will do something to my skin over 4 layers of makeup. I feel like I'm the perfect person to test out whether the skincare will work or not, because if it does, I might end up with a very irritated face. Do I want to risk it? Maybe. I have a couple of fragrances that I also wanted to talk about because the description of these is very enticing to me. First one being Ellis Brooklyn in Miami Nectar Eau de Parfum. I love the color that they chose for their Miami bottle, but not as much as I love the notes that are in this fragrance. The fragrance family is described as warm and spicy, scent type warm and sweet gourmand, which I love, sweet gourmand. And then the key notes are wild jasmine, which I love, plumeria, which I don't really know what that is, and Lily of the Valley, which I also love. So 2 out of 3 I already know I'm into. The description is a hot Miami summer, the beach, sunset, art deco pools, and neon lights meets Miami Nectar, a lush and extravagant tropical gourmand fragrance. Miami Nectar is a scene-stealing perfume opening with pink pineapple and coconut water and backed by plumeria, vanilla, sweet amber, and salted woods. All of that sounds absolutely delicious to me. This is, by the way, already available on the Sephora website. It might become available in stores on April 29th and 30th by what this post said. And the fragrance retails for $110. I will be going to Sephora to smell this or placing an order for a travel size of it. The whole description of it has me in a chokehold. I need to smell it. Will I love it? I don't know, but I feel like I would. I love beachy scents, and pretty much all of the notes that this fragrance has in it, I already know I'm in love with. I don't know what plumeria is. That's the only one that I'm like not sure about. But everything else, I feel like I'm absolutely going to love. Definitely wanted to mention it in case you guys like my fragrance recommendations. This is something that I am paying attention to right now. Another fragrance release I have my eye on, and this is more so something I definitely want to smell before I buy. The Miami one, I'm like borderline about to buy without smelling. But this one I would definitely have to smell. However, it sounds very intriguing to me, is the new Way fragrance release. They're coming out with the St. Bart's hair and body mist. Get transported all the way to the beaches of St. Bart's with this luxurious tropical scented hair and body mist with notes of dragon fruit, orange blossom, tuberose, and musk. It says it is a fresh scent, which I love. And then the scent type is fresh solar. Keynotes, dragon fruit, orange blossom, and musk. It says this scent is not a basic beach. With notes of dragon fruit, orange blossom, tuberose, and musk, a typical vacay is only a spray away. Best of all, the price of this mist is only $28. It honestly sounds very, very promising. And as I said, I definitely want to smell it on my next trip to Sephora. This next one I wanted to mention because I know a lot of people love the Sol de Janeiro scents that they put in their creams and whatnot, and they have a Discovery body mist set that looks delicious with pretty much all of their scents in there. This is already available, I believe, at Sephora, so you'll find the link in the description box. It retails for $40, and it is the Perfume Mist Discovery sets. This set is limited edition, so if you're interested, definitely grab it now. And you can explore every mood and moment, experience 5 immersive scents inspired by the Portuguese word cheirosa, which means smell incredibly delicious. Will I buy this one? I am certainly very, very tempted to grab it. I love the size of them. It's not something that is going to sit around here for a long time if I use it, and it seems perfect for the summertime. Plus you can try all of their different scents. I think one of these is like a dupe for like a very expensive, very popular fragrance. Baccarat Rouge, I think it is. The pink one. 68 I think is a dupe for Baccarat Rouge if you guys are interested. So anyways, definitely wanted to mention it because it seems like a very fun fragrance set to grab for the summer. Because I've been talking about fragrance, I feel like I can't not mention this next one. However, I don't think I'm very interested in it, even though it's Charlotte Tilbury. Charlotte Tilbury came out with 6 different new fragrances. They are already available. They come in 3 different sizes. I'll leave you the link down below in case you guys are interested. And they have these like potion looking bottles that are very colorful. Here's the thing. I managed a Charlotte Tilbury counter for over a year, and she had a fragrance back then that I never sold one bottle of because it was the stinkiest old lady powdery perfume I have ever smelled. Like, think of powdery old lady scent, multiply it by 100, and then you get that Charlotte Tilbury fragrance. So I don't trust, I just don't trust her fragrance taste. Therefore, I would definitely not purchase any of these without smelling them first because I just don't trust that lady's nose. I trust her makeup skills. You guys know I'm a huge Charlotte Tilbury makeup fan, but when it comes to fragrance, I don't trust her. I just simply do not trust her. And so for that reason, this is not something that I'm planning to buy. I am intrigued about smelling them, so I will at some point, but I wouldn't risk it. I just would not risk it. Next, I have a new lip collection from YSL. It is called the Candy Glow Tinted Butter Bombs. And I gotta say, I really love the rose gold packaging. That is the first thing that I'm like, Definitely want to try them, mainly because the packaging is beautiful. Obviously, I love YSL lip balm slash lipstick formulas in general, so I don't feel like they can fail me in that respect. With that said, I just don't know how different these could possibly be from everything else they have lip-wise already as part of their line. I don't have to buy these because I believe that they're sending me some in PR, so I will try them and I will let you know my feedback on them. I'm very excited about the packaging, but I just don't know how these could be different from everything else they already have, because they already have pigmented lipstick, they have balmy lipsticks, they have sheer lipsticks, they have lip balm glosses. Like, how many different formulas could a brand possibly have where they are distinct from one another? That's my question. I love YSL lip products in general, so I'm definitely excited to try these, and I'm very, very excited about their beautiful packaging, but I'll have to let you know my feedback as far as the formula is concerned, because I just don't know how different they could possibly make these from what they already have in their line, you know? Last but certainly not least, we have a new Pat McGrath release that is kind of boring. She's expanding the shades of her cream blushes. I'm not really interested in this release, and I don't think I'm going to be purchasing it. I do have a couple of blushes in this formula, and I do like the formula. I enjoy it. With that said, I don't think it's like a favorite blush formula of mine. I much prefer her powders, in fact. And the new shades she's coming out with are definitely not alluring to me. I wanted to mention it because it's Pat McGrath and it's happening. I believe these are already out, so it's already available if you want to check them out, but meh. Something Pat McGrath I am very intrigued about though is, now that Bridgerton is coming out with season 3 very soon, whether there's going to be a Bridgerton part 3 collection coming out, because that would definitely be something that I would be interested in. So we'll see. I'm curious, but I feel like it maybe would have been announced already. I don't know, but I feel like if it were to happen, it would be beautiful. So I'll keep myself and you posted on that. I really hope that you guys like this Will I Buy It video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comment section what you think of all of these new items coming out. Definitely keep an eye out on all of the review videos I told you guys I have coming up with these new items, and if you're interested in any of them, you'll find the links down below in the description box of the video, as well as any discount codes I might have mentioned. If you guys like today's video, don't forget to please give it a thumbs up. Before you leave, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you back in the next one. Bye.